Alright. Hello, probably nobody. I just have a quick topic that I've been thinking about that I really want to talk about. And that topic is deformities. And I don't have a problem with deformities. Deformities are your own little quirks as long as they don't impact your life severely. I feel like there's no need to try to fix them, or even if they do. I mean, if you like your deformity, you like your deformity. If you like to be, a little different, a little quirky, go you be. I mean, anyway, so my deformity, my left hand. So, regular hand, you know, my normal right hand. And then here's my left hand. Look at her. She's a little quirky. I know, right? I hate that I'm saying that, by the way, but I am because I don't care. Anyway, as you can see, I'm missing tissue in certain places, like right there, right there. My knuckles are misplaced. These ones are a decent distance apart, but then these two, there's a very large distance there. And then, the thumb is just doing its kind of thing, And look at that. And there's some extra skin there. And things like that. And my wrist is extra developed and a lot thicker compared to my right wrist, But yeah, and it's kind of weird. And then my thumbs, I think, my left thumb is actually a lot thinner than my right thumb. There's no good way to show this, not gonna lie. Anyway, I think deformities can be kind of cool sometimes. And why get surgery to fix it if it's you still can function normally? Because I mean, with me personally, my hand, it still functions normally, and I can still do a bunch of signs and stuff. It just looks a little weird. See, look at all that extra skin. That's kind of nasty. Or extra tissue. I don't know. Anyway, one cool thing I can do is I can stick my finger under my tendon. That's kind of gross, but kind of cute though. Anyway, why fix it if it's not broken? Just live your life with your little deformity. And, you can show people as a cool little trick. And that's what I've always done is all throughout elementary school, I would just show people my hand and I'd be like, look, I can stick my finger under my tendon. Whoa, magic. Or, actually, I even think I did that before that, even in preschool. I was just fascinated with my hand, which is kind of interesting. And my brother is if I was you, I would 100% get surgery on my hand. And then I'm just I mean, if I was to get surgery, I would risk messing up the function of my hand for aesthetic purposes, which in my opinion is just not worth it. So I would rather just have my deformed hand. And in fact, I kind of like it. I kind of feel like it helps make me me. Just the fact that one of my legs is half an inch longer than the other, which is fun because mild cerebral palsy life, But and I mean the leg thing does kind of suck though, cause I'm just kind of always slightly limping, which does get kind of annoying when you always get people asking you are you okay, you're limping, that doesn't look normal. And I'm just yeah, I'm okay. And I mean it used to be a huge bother, and I used to not be able to run at all, and it took me 16 or so minutes just to run a mile. But I've been really working on it over the years, and I've gotten my mile time to 8 minutes and 15 seconds. So I've basically like cut my mile time in half over the years, which I'm very proud of. And I still love to go on runs, release some of that like built up emotion through running and like doing something that I was always told that I'd never be able to do good, because when I'm told, Arlene, you suck at running, I go out there and I run until I can run faster than everyone in my family and run longer than everyone in my family. And then all of a sudden, they're the ones that can't run, and I'm sitting over here being average. Love that for me. Which, it does kind of suck, but I'm just, happy I didn't get it as bad as my sister with severe cerebral palsy. And, I think about that every day, and I'm definitely very grateful for, how good I've gotten it, really. And there's been, like, ups and downs and all that. But, I'm grateful for what I've got. It's kind of funny because I'm looking in the background and it recognizes that crappy painting of mine as a face, which I find very amusing. I'm probably going to repaint over that because I kind of hate it and I kind of think it looks like crap. But, that's just me, yeah. Anyway, thanks for coming to my TED Talk on deformities. And as a last question thing, like, if you're wondering if, a 3-year-old took scissors to my bangs, that 3-year-old was me with these purple school scissors. Because I cut my own bangs. Because why pay money for a haircut when you can just cut it yourself? I've got a car to save for, don't have money to, like, spend on clothes or haircuts. It just all seems very, like, vain and visual orientated, when instead, I can just cut them myself, and, like, I can just create, new cool outfits with, the different kinds of combinations of clothing I can think of. Anyway, that was off topic of deformities. But, if any of you guys out there have a deformity, don't feel bad about it. It's just kind of how you are. If you really don't like it and, like, it has impacted your life severely, do what you want. If you want to get it fixed, get it fixed. But if you don't and you love it and you just love the way you are, or at least accept the way you are, then just roll with it. And if no one likes it, then honestly you shouldn't even have them in your life if they're gonna judge you over a simple deformity. Well, anyway, that's the end of the TED Talk now. See y'all later, maybe. I don't know. Looking cute over here. Probably not, but see you on the flip side.